You could see a Southern Dane Fire District coming in the next few years. 4 departments around Madison are looking at sharing staff, equipment, and even a name in the future. We sent News 3's Danica Lewis out to see what all the buzz is about. Danica?
Well, Jennifer, it all comes down to consolidation. Fire chiefs from Fitchburg, Verona, Oregon, and the town of Madison are pushing to join forces. They say it's worth making things cheaper and faster, even if it means not being the chief anymore.
You'll have a job, just your title might change.
That's the message Verona Fire Chief Joe Giver is spreading around the station, that an overreaching fire district wouldn't change much for his staff, including their location.
Our stations are located far enough apart that we really can't close the station or probably not even reduce a serious amount of apparatus because of the distance between the stations.
But with a consolidation, Verona, Oregon, the town of Madison, and Fitchburg would share the same pool of staff and equipment.
Doing this right, we can improve our service delivery and look for ways to minimize costs.
When trucks run $550,000 to more than $1 million taxpayer dollars a pop, mayors and presidents of these municipalities start sounding an alarm for buying in bulk.
Before we each go on our own way and stick our head in the sand and all go buy expensive equipment that is a little bit duplicative, it makes a ton of sense for us to be at the table.
Operationally, there's advantages. Financially, there's advantages. Certainly from a training perspective.
Fitchburg Fire Chief Randall Pickering says with the same equipment and the same training, filling staffing gaps across the board also gets easier.
That's a huge piece of being able to operate more efficiently, is having a bigger pool of people to work from.
And convinced that coming together will only make things better.
I'm willing to take that demotion, as it were, for the good of the service.
Now, the 4 departments have brought on a group of UW grad students to run through a cost-benefit analysis for the consolidation. The first report will be presented December 17th at 8 a.m. in Fitchburg City Hall.
So all of these towns, these cities, the stations, they obviously have some of their own challenges.
Oh, sure.
So really, how are they kind of working together to come in the middle here?
I mean, this is really, Jen, this is a unique situation here where you see a lot of people seeing eye to eye. These are all areas that are rapidly growing, so they need more resources. You already see collaboration between Fitchburg and Verona with Verona EMS, so that structure's in place. Now, we probably won't see this take shape for a few years, and it might be even longer before we see actual money saved, but there seems to be some consensus that consolidating is the way to go.
All right, Danica, interesting story. Thanks for looking into it.
Sure thing.